Greetings everyone, this is Dr. Game and let's have another discussion related to Budokai Tenkaichi 4. Well, I've been on the internet for a while now after the announcement of Tenkaichi 4 and I've noticed that a lot of people, well, most people are talking about the potential character roster for this game. Even though we have nothing to go on about except for just the trailer and the official Dragon Ball website page announcement. That's it. Let's have a look at that page announcement and see what they have in store for us. Well, as you can see, it says a new game in Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi or Dragon Ball Z Sparking in Japan series has been announced. Well, they officially said that this is a new game in this very franchise. They did not say it's a spiritual sequel to anything else. They did not say anything else. This is a straight up sequel to Budokai Tenkaichi 3, or at least the next installment within that franchise. So I went ahead and actually checked out what games are within the Budokai Tenkaichi franchise over on Wikipedia. I think that is a very reliable source. I don't care what your teacher says, this is a very reliable source. Moving on. We have the Budokai Tenkaichi from 2005, we have Budokai Tenkaichi 2 from 2006 and Budokai Tenkaichi 3 from 2007. And we have sort of a spin-off called Dragon Ball Z Tenkaichi Tag Team that was released for the PlayStation Portable. So this really is a sequel to Budokai Tenkaichi 3, or at least the next mainline entry within the franchise. And Raging Blast is not stated, at least in Wikipedia, that it is part of this franchise. Raging Blast is a whole other, you can say, other franchise that has taken inspiration or has a lot of gameplay elements from the Budokai Tenkaichi's franchise. The gameplay and whatnot, it is very similar, familiar, and a bit enhanced in certain regions. But the new game is part of the mainline Budokai Tenkaichi's franchise. With that, let's continue on with the next part of the article. The first release in the 3D action fighting series was Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi or Dragon Ball Z Sparking, all the way back in 2005. The game was such a hit that it followed up with two sequels, Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 2 or Dragon Ball Z Sparking Neo in Japan, and Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3, or known as Dragon Ball Z Sparking Meteor in Japan, with all three garnering popularity among fans thanks to their faithful recreations of special moves and massive rosters of characters from throughout the Dragon Ball series. That is a keyword that many people have pointed out, and I'm pointing out as well. Not only is it a faithful recreation of special moves, but also massive rosters. To compare it to Budokai Tenkaichi 3, well, we don't have anything to compare, but let's talk about Budokai Tenkaichi 3. The 3 had 98 characters in 161 forms, which was the largest roster in any fighting game at the time, and that was huge. And it really plays to its favor as being so diverse with characters and whatnot. I mean, one of my favorite things about Tenkaichi 3 is that I just select random characters, and yeah, they played similarly, but that was the fun part of it, because you could play Arali against a Broly base form and whatnot. I mean, the combinations were endless, and that was the fun part of it, because there were just so many characters. This roster is still amazing to this very day. But will Budokai Tenkaichi 4 have all of them and more? That's the real question. To set expectations just right, I would say no. They will not have all the characters from Budokai Tenkaichi 3. But we will have a very similar amount of characters in the new game. that much is, we can say, I feel like that is an appropriate thing to assume. Or if not, like I said, Tenkaichi 3 had 98 characters and 161 forms in total, including those characters. Let's compare that to Raging Blast 1, which have 45 individual characters without any transformations, and yeah, that barely had any movie special characters and whatnot. In Raging Blast 2, even the opening itself showed so many movie characters like Bojack, Janemba, Cooler, even Hachiaku was a really old game exclusive character. You can find YouTube videos on his history, but in Raging Blast 2 we had up to 90 playable characters, which I believe includes transformations, and that is still really good. And I think that's a good setting point for Budokai Tenkaichi 4. We should, at the very least, including transformations, we should have at least 100 characters, because Raging Blast 2 ended with 90 characters including transformations. So it's reasonable to assume for Budokai Tenkaichi 4 to have at the very least 100 characters including transformations. And now let's talk about those characters itself. Let's exclude movies for now, okay? The non-canon ones for the time being. We have the entirety of Z-Saga, and thanks to the trailer we know that Goku is going Super Saiyan Blue in the Broly movie costume. Costume, why not? So we not only have Dragon Ball Z, we also have the entirety of Dragon Ball Super. I think it's reasonable to assume that they will not skip Dragon Ball Z, because there are so many characters there, and if they only make it Dragon Ball Super, that is a huge miss. Yeah, sure, all those transformations were including Super, but that wouldn't include Majin Vegeta and so many other characters. We won't have so many forms of Frieza, Cell, whatnot, so I'm pretty sure it is reasonable to assume that Z is included, especially because they teased all those characters in the teaser trailer of Budokai Tenkaichi 4. Speaking of said trailer, let's look at all the characters that are present in it. Goku Namek, Frieza Final Form, Trunks against Metal Mecha Frieza, Perfect Cell, Piccolo, Majin Vegeta, Majin Buu, Super Buu, Ultimate Gohan, Vegito, Super Vegito, Buu Absorbed Gohan, Kid Buu, and Super Saiyan 4 Goku. If these characters were not in Budokai Tenkaichi 4, they should not have been teased here. And here's the fun fact, there are no giant characters in this teaser, so yeah, food for thought there. And also, Z-Saga hasn't been teased either, so will that be included or not? Well, think about this, Mecha Frieza has been teased in this, and that is a really minor-ish character because he hasn't appeared in so many recent games. So yeah, that's an interesting thing to see. And with the teasing of Super Saiyan 4 Goku, well, that at least confirms Super Saiyan 4 Goku and definitely Vegeta, because they are not going to skip out on Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Yeah, they skipped out on Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta in Ultimate Tenkaichi, but they did not skip out on Gogeta Super Saiyan 4. Well, that game is a whole other nugget that I will not get into right now, but it's pretty sure that Super Saiyan 4 has a lot of fans, and it will be a huge missed opportunity to not have them in the game. And they pretty much teased Goku Super Saiyan 4, and that means he should be in the game. I mean, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Vegeta, and Gogeta have been part of the Budokai Tenkaichi series since the beginning. Yes, they were in Budokai Tenkaichi 1, 2, and 3. So they should definitely be in this new game. Otherwise, it's another huge missed opportunity. Let's talk about all the potential characters that will be we could say transferred over from Budokai Tenkaichi 3 over to Budokai Tenkaichi 4. Let's start with Goku. Yeah, he's a given. Kid Gohan, yeah, he's probably in the game. That depends if Z-Saga is in the game or not. Most likely it will be, so Kid Gohan is a guarantee. Piccolo will be in the game. How many forms and whatnot, that I guess depends. Scouter Vegeta, I guess that depends on how they handle Vegeta. But yeah, I guess we can say the Scouter costume will be in the game. Krillin and Yamcha, yeah, they will definitely be in the game. Trunks, we saw the Tenkaichi 3 in the Tenkaichi 3-ish teaser that he is in the game. Teen Gohan, yeah, I don't think they will skip out on him. We saw Perfect Cell, so there's no way they will skip out on Teen Gohan. As for Vegeta in his armor, yeah, there's no way they're gonna skip out on that. Tien, I think he will be in the game. As for Chaozu, lower chances, but I think he should be in the game. It will add a fun amount of variety. As for Trunks, without his sword, in his armor or shirt, sleeveless jacket, I guess that's tough to say. I guess you can say it depends on how they handle Trunks in general. Then we have Adult Gohan. Yeah, I think he's a given. We saw Ultimate Gohan in the teaser, and as for Mystic Gohan, I think he will be in the game, but it depends if he's a transformation or not. That I guess we'll have to see. Vegeta, yeah, there's no way they're gonna skip out on him. Majin Vegeta, we already saw in the teaser. As for Goten and Trunks, those are tough to say. I feel like that at the very least Gotenks will be in the game. As for Goten and Trunks, those are tough to say if they will be in the game or not, but I think they will probably add them just so we can at the very least fuse them within the match, because that's always cool to do. Goku GT, as I said, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, and Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. There's no way they will skip out on them. As for Goku GT, that depends on how they handle him, or rather how they handle the GT saga itself. But Super Saiyan 4s are pretty much guaranteed to be in the game. Future Gohan, tough to say. He should be in the game, but he has a medium chance of being in the game. Videl, I would say low chance. Mr. Satan, low to medium chance. Oop, Majub and Pan, I guess it depends on how extensively they handle the GT saga, but I feel like they have a low chance in general in appearing. Master Roshi, low chance, but he would add fun variety, so he should be in the game, but low chance. Yajirobe, I don't think he will be in the game, but like I said, fun variety if they do include it. Nail, low chance, but fun variety again. Supreme Kai, low chance, but would add fun variety. Reddit, Snappa, Cybermen, I think they are given. They will be in the game. The entirety of Ginyu Force, they already mentioned that the previous games are known for their massive rosters, so the entirety of Ginyu Force I expect to be in the game. As for Zaba and Dodoria, that is tough to say. Frieza is a given, he will be in the game. His forms, I guess that depends on how they handle that. Mecha Frieza, I think he will be in the game. As for Apul, Kui, and Frieza soldiers, they will not be in the game. I will genuinely be surprised if they are in the game. King Cold, low chance, but it would be fun to have him. King Vegeta, he will not be in the game. I sincerely doubt he will be in the game. This entire line, I would say it has a high chance of being in the game, except for Android 19 and Dr. Gero. I think they have very low, if not zero chance to be in the game. But I think they will add fun variety. They have unique mechanics. I think they have low chance, but not zero. Majin Buu, yeah, he's definitely in the game. Evil Buu, tough to say, but I don't see him being added. Super Buu, yeah, there's no way they're going to skip him. Buu Tanks and Buhan, yeah, they're not going to skip out on that. So yeah, all three, you can say, variations of Super Buu will be in the game. Although it's fun, it would be a fun twist if we see Super Buu Piccolo absorb only. So I think that would be really fun. Kid Buu, there's no way they're going to skip out on that. Babidi and Spopovich, zero chance. That's what I feel. They do add fun variety, but I doubt they will be in the game. He will definitely be in the game. He adds fun variety. He is unique. He's cool. There's no way they are going to skip out on him. Before I talk about non-canon movies, I think other than that, I don't think they are going to skip out on Bardock. No matter how they handle non-canon movies, I think he will definitely be in the game. Now, for non-canon movies, that's tough to say. But if they are adding non-canon movies, then here is my thought on how the potential chances of the following characters to be in the game. Fasha, very low. Garlic Jr., slight, just low chance. Dr. Velo, medium chance if giant characters will be included in the game. Hairless, high chance. Slug, high chance. Salza, very low chance. Cooler and his transformed form, high chance. Metacooler, medium. Android 13, medium, including his transformation. Dragon Ball Z Bro, high chance. Whether or not he is part of the non-canon movies or not, he will be in the game. There's no way they are going to skip out on him. Yeah, I know there's also Dragon Ball Super Broly, but I think they will also include him just to add some variety. And back to non-canon movies, potential low chance for Zangia, Bojack and his transformed state, medium chance. Bad Janemba depends if giant characters are included in the game or not. As for transformed state, very high chance. Hygon, that's tough to say, but I think he will be a cool. He will add cool variety to the game, so I think they will not skip out on him. Hateon depends if Harudogon will be the game, and Harudogon depends if giant characters will be the game. Now let's get to GT villains. I feel like that if GT is being included, then the villains will be in the game too. But as for their forms, that depends. Baby Vegeta, the space form, low chance. Baby Vegeta 2, Super Baby 1, low chance. Super Baby 2, high chance. Great Ape depends if giant characters are included or not. Super 17, high chance. Nova Shenron and Ice Shenron, I would say medium chances. Sin Shenron, medium chances. Omega, high chances, whether or not GT is being handled or not. As for Dragon Ball itself, the OG, very low chance for the saga itself to be. But if they do include characters, I think they will include Demon King Piccolo and Peel Off Machine at the very least in terms of villains. Sincerely doubt he will be included. Although I feel like if they do add OG Dragon Ball villains, General Tao should be in that. And I especially like Cyborg Tao. I know he's non-canon and whatnot, but I really like this character. He's really cool. I like his moveset and whatnot. I feel like whether or not they handle Dragon Ball or not, Kid Goku has a high chance of being in the game as a separate character itself. I feel like he would add really cool variety, and I think having giant ape would also be really cool. Chi-Chi has a very low chance. Grandpa Gohan, cool to have, but I doubt he will be in the game. Nam, 0, he won't be. Aether, 0, he won't be. Arali actually has a surprisingly decent chance because she had a dedicated episode in Dragon Ball Super. Speaking of Dragon Ball Super, let's start talking about all the characters that will come from Dragon Ball Super, and I do mean, yeah, let's see the potential for that. Beerus, 100%. Super Saiyan God Goku, 100%. Champa, I would say medium to high chance. As for Whis and Vardos, I would say medium. I would say low chance. Kaba, most definitely 100%. Caulifla and Kale, medium chances. Kefla, high chance, if not straight up 100%. Hit, 100%. Future Trunks Dragon Ball Super, 100%. Goku Black, 100%. Super Saiyan Rose Goku Black, 100%. Zamasu 100%, Fuse Zamasu 100%, Fuse Zamasu half corrupted, ooh, medium, no, actually low chance, Vegeta Super Saiyan Blue 100%, Android 17 and 18, their Tournament of Power costumes, yeah, 100%. Rebrienne, yeah, I don't think they will skip out on her. Dispo, I would say medium chance. Topo or Top, I would also call medium chance for that. I'm not talking about transformations right now. Jiren, they won't skip out on him 100%. Goku, Ultra Instinct and Ultra Instinct Sign. I would say Ultra Instinct is 100%. Ultra Instinct Sign is a medium chance. As for Vegeta in his Super Saiyan Blue Evolved, I think that will probably be included. Dragon Ball Super Broly, 100%. Although it would be fun to see which forms they add of him. Gogeta, yeah, they will not skip out on him. I would think Base, Super Saiyan and Super Saiyan Blue. I think that goes for Vegeta as well. Base, Super Saiyan and Super Saiyan Blue. And I think they might also add several other characters from the Tournament of Power. I think the Wolf Trio, yeah, I'm gonna call them that. The Wolf Trio, I think they have a high chance of being in the game because they really add a fun variety to the game, and you know, I think that would be really cool to have them. I think Anizala would be really cool to have, especially if giant characters are in the game. So yeah, I think that would be really cool. As for manga characters or transformations, yeah, a low to 0% chance that they will be included in the game. As for Dragon Ball Superhero movie, characters from that, I think they will be in the game, but I'm not sure if they will be at the start of the game. Knowing Bandai, I think they will be DLC, at least the very first DLC. As for any extra characters that have been in other games and whatnot, Android 21, I think she actually has a decent chance. As for Towa and Mira, I think they actually have a decent chance to be in the game. As for some Raging Blaster exclusive characters like Android 14, 15, Hachiyak and Tarbal, they have 0% chance in my opinion. I think Jaco will be in the game. Yeah, I think Jaco will 100% be in the game. There's no way they're going to skip out on him. Please add Arali to the game so I can have a really cool interaction between Jaco and Arali. So yeah, that was my list of characters that have a 0% chance, have a 100% chance, and anything in between to be in Budokai Tenkaichi 4. What do you guys think? Do you think any of the characters that I listed will be, what chances do you think will be in the game, or any characters specifically that you think will definitely be in the game and I didn't mention, or any characters that you want in the game, whether or not they have a chance or not, you just want them in the game? Tell me in the comments below, and I would love to. And of course, like, subscribe, and as there's always more on the way. Thank you.